Welcome back to another episode of Sir Nirnroot's Adventures. Alright, we're back in Tarkov. I could go with the PvP zone, but I think just for giggles here, I might do a little PvE today instead of just strictly PvP, since I seem to get slacked. On top of that, if I'm being brutally honest, I don't really want to have another video where you guys are sitting waiting for me to get into the game, and it's like, I don't know, anywhere from 2 to 7 minutes. Actually, it's never 2 minutes. It's usually like 5 to 8 minutes just to get into the game, just to end up dying within a minute or so. That's not very entertaining for you guys, although it's probably hilarious for you guys. Not very entertaining for you guys. Now, my PvP stash, I have a lot I have to get back here from insurance. As some of the PMC AIs and bosses, particularly bosses, are pretty freaking nuts. So I have some really good kit we got to pull it over here. So, that being said, we're going to get into it. We're going to be playing some PvE today. I desperately need food. I have plenty of liquid, as you can see, but I don't have any food. So we're gonna try to do a food run, get my English right, and then from there we're gonna start doing some of the tasks, start doing some of the missions, and start getting stuff knocked out. So, with that being said, I know the Ground Zero map quite well at this point, so we're gonna go do Ground Zero. I have everything I cared about already insured, and then we're gonna try to grab as much food as possible. If we see any PMCs, well, we're going to try to engage if they're en route. I guess I'm kind of lazy sometimes when I play this game, and I don't feel like having to take detours just to go get them. But, you know, if they're on the opposite side of the map kind of thing, I'm not going to try to run and go get them. But at least in the meantime here, if there's a little, if we can divert a little bit to get some PMCs, then absolutely. Because I typically don't like to leave a raid, at least in the PvE, at least until I get a second primary gun. I get a gun off a guy. Maybe I get a nice full bag of just something. I already have the kickstart crack, so don't worry. I had some Alfredo chicken and pasta for dinner, and it's fighting me. But yes, it should be a pretty straightforward game here. Whenever this loads, once we get in, hopefully the load times will be a little bit better since we're PvE, but I've noticed they still suck pretty bad, which is surprising considering it really shouldn't. I don't have to pair up with other players or anything like that, so I don't know why it's doing why it would still suck with loading, but I just think this game's super unoptimized, like crazy unoptimized. It's got a lot of bugs and problems still, even though it is very much not a new game at this point. But we're going to keep going. So it depends on where we spawn. It's either the extraction zones are always either the staircase or Emercom. So typically we go to whatever one it says, but there's at least how I break it down, there's a left side of the map and there's a right side of the map. And regardless of which one you take, there's a couple areas you can hit to really get food. Now, what I consider the left side of the map, most of the time, obviously it kind of depends on what angle you're going from, that side of the map has a bunch of restaurants. So it's usually pretty good to hit. I've noticed either there's like no food or drinks that spawn, or there's just an absolute abundance. It's one or the other. So we're gonna hit those restaurants regardless, kind of where we spawn. Now that I'm thinking about it, we really need to hit those restaurants, and then we're gonna bounce out once we load up on food and hopefully some PMC gear. I also need to keep an eye out for AUGs. The rifles. I specifically need those because there's a quest to get headshots in factory, and that is a whole thing in itself. That's a task that we'll be doing if we can get an AUG. I did finally manage to kill Tagilla, the boss in Factory. I finally managed to get him. I only had 3 mags of ammo, so I had to pack mags every time I spent them, and I can't tell you how many times I had to like peek the corner, light them up, pack mags, or shoot, reload, light them up, and then frantically run away, pack mags, come back. On top of that, I threw like 3 grenades just to keep him back so he wouldn't charge me. Eventually he did charge me, and I ran away and hid, healed up. It kind of rinse repeated as he either shot me or charged me, and it all took course in the building with the safes. Funny enough, it all happened in this one little building. And eventually, in a last Hail Mary, he charged me, ended up hitting me with the hammer, which I thought was a one-tap, but I guess that was just a one-off thing when he killed me. Either that, he must have hit me in the head. But he ran up, hit me with the hammer. I took a ton of damage, but I was just spraying into him, and he died. So he was right on the cusp of TKOing me. But thankfully I managed to pull it off. And I did manage to get all his gear and get out. Which was nice. I didn't end up dying. Although I did end up getting swarmed immediately by all of the scavs in the area. They just kept coming. It seems like as soon as he died, they were like, oh, we're going in. And then I was like, oh, man. Where did we spawn? Okay, I know where we're at. Oop. Can't go through that. At least not without making noise. Or jumping over it. So we're gonna go this way. This is what I usually consider... Oh, boy! The left side of the map. That sounded like a PMC. Yes, I'm using tracer rounds because I think they look cool. That's literally the only reason I'm using them. It sounded like... I've noticed the PMCs in this game. Can we do it? Yep. The PMCs in this game seem to speak English, and then all scavs seem to speak Russian. So I'm guessing maybe Tarkov's logic is that the PMCs are from, like, Terror Group, and all the scavs are just dudes. Although I thought there was supposed to be 2 mercenary groups, Bears and Terror Group. I don't fully, obviously, know the lore here. Come on out. We'll pack some more mags in a second. I'm grabbing this just in case. I had a firefight last night where I went through all of these. Pretty much all of them, and then the game crashed. And it seemed to give me back all of my stuff. When it crashed, which was nice. I didn't lose anything. I did lose out on all the gear I was collecting, but that was about it. We'll definitely take that. We don't need liquids. We'll take them. But we're really after food. That's the big one. Oh! I had a feeling they were shooting at me, but I was just kind of hoping it was not. That was what I mean. I should have. As soon as I heard the scab moving off, I should have taken action. And we got a guy to our right too. Let's keep moving. Sometimes there's stuff that spawns in the offices over there, but since we got a lot of guys on our butt, I want to skedaddle a little bit here. Keep an eye out for surgical kits too. We really need some of those. Synthetic stuff's worth a good chunk of money. And, just choose one of these and we're gonna unload it, load up the other ones. This might take a second, but we gotta do it. We gotta make sure we have plenty of ammo in this. I think I hear movement. Yeah, we're already down to half-ish. I'm out of ammo. See, more liquid. We seem to get. Let's get that medic box on the way back down. Oh, there's food right there. All right, we'll go get that here. More liquid. I think somebody just shot at me. Lovely. More liquid. Let's check this bad boy. Yes. As much as I would love to do like a ton of the PvP, oh gosh, I'm gonna be full of drinks. As you guys saw, I'm just not very good at it. Oh yeah, somebody's definitely taking shots at us. There's a lot of drinks. Holy cow. I would have engaged them if I had something a little bit longer range. Unfortunately, I do not. And funny enough, when I did that, oh, don't forget about this. When I did that firefight yesterday, this is the exact building, exact location that I got stuck in that firefight with. You have so much liquid. This was the exact location, and it's just not very good for this MP5. I can't hit people as much. Oh, man. Alright. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. We might have to hunt some PMCs later. There's soda. I'm not grabbing it. Yeah, we might have to hunt some PMCs later to get those AUGs that we need. Unfortunately, going to need quite a few, just because it seems like I have depending on your point of view, either very good luck or very bad luck. And Tegilla always spawns. And he's usually one of the first, sometimes the very first person I run into on factory. So things don't necessarily end well. Give me the cheese. Always take a little extra meds just in case. We're pretty stuffed on everything, really. Let's get rid of this. I'd rather have an extra 4. Yes, my PvE kit is quite a bit more stacked, as you probably saw from the opening there. Obviously, PvE it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier. The PMCs can absolutely drop you, though. You are not to underestimate them. Sometimes they're not very good, and then other times they are pixel perfect accuracy with insane reaction speed, far superior to even players. So you actually have to be pretty darn. Ooh, there might be PMCs over here. Funny enough. Ooh. 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 This guy had a lot of good stuff. that. I'm just spending way too much time right here. Don't like it. I don't like it. Might as well check this since we're already sitting here. Of course. We'll just drink it. It'll fill up our food a smidge. Oh, something's coming up. I can hear him. Nope. Let's make sure that shotgun's loaded in case we've got to use it. It is. This is a PMC right here, I think. Yep. Where's this guy at? Should have went for the head, but that's fine. Ooh, that is a superior helmet. Let's drop the cola, because I want this cool mask. Let's drop the meds. Let's see what's in the T20 here. Oh, way too much. I'll take the improvised grenade. We're actually going to drop some of these liquids. So we can take these. Cool. Do not know how much is in this, which would suggest that we need to do something a little wiser. There we go. Now for food. I like to run in here because it's me able to cover against the PMCs. Sometimes they're in here. Let's reload. Hey, another soda. Cool. Gosh. And then there's the energy drink. Alright. There we go, there we go. There's some genuine food. Alright. We don't need to gauge the other PMCs because we're already full of food. Didn't get really much food at all. I think we've got two objects. We got a cereal and a can of fish. But I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright, I see a med kit in here. Let's search this bad boy before we go. We really need surgical kits. Don't. Quite badly. And bam. We are out. We are out. So, pretty simple there. We got so much liquid. I have water for days. Not much food though. So, that's problematic. Problematic. What we'll do, because the task we need to do requires the AUGs, what we'll do is we'll do a bit of a change of pace here. So, because we need the AUGs, we'll keep going back to that map, trying to farm food, and then we'll merc PMCs when and where we can, in hopes that they drop an AUG for us to snap. I have so much loot. I just don't. There's nothing I want to get rid of. Not a darn thing. I really don't like that I can't sell stuff directly from this inventory screen. Like, I should be able to right-click this, and there should be like a sell. There's an insure, but there's not a sell. It's like, okay, awesome. cool. That sucks. I could sell these two. I do quite like the 7.62x51. It hits pretty hard. I just haven't got to use a whole ton of bunch of scars in this game, so it's like, oh, I'll hold on to them. Maybe not. Let's sell it so we can clear up some space, so we can sell other stuff. Can we sell to this guy? Let's get some American money. Yeah. Let's get some good old freedom dollars. Perfect. And then what we can do is we can take this and get some possibly more freedom dollars. Is there anything else we want to sell? Oh, we need another dog tag case. Alright. Yeah, we do. Oh, we have one sitting right there, too. Yeah, we do. We'll get more here in a second. Use some more freedom bucks. Let's put that on. I assume that's a higher level armor. Armor class 3. Armor class 1. Yeah, we'll sell this. Even though it's insured, just get rid of it. Put this stuff here. I don't want to bring in any of the food. We'll bring in some generic water. But obviously we're going to leave. We're going to try to leave the food. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Okay, we got to... Let's sell this stuff here. Does he want anything? Looks like a little. Can we take this pistol? No. Because it's a basic pistol, it's gotta go to you. She'll pay a good price for those, and we really don't need any more of these. So why don't we sell that stuff off? We'll take that with us. Actually, at that point, we might as well just take this with us. That's a full one, so we'll keep that. And some more H2O. We'll sell this, and we'll keep this one. And then we're gonna load up. Alright. Therapist, yep. Nice to talk to, and she pays good. I need another dog tag case. Alright, where did you put the new one? Right here. Fair enough. Gotta keep the collection of the tags. Alright. Let's put this over here. I like to keep those and use them. Gotta look cool. Gotta look cool. Where's a... Oh, here we go. Need more of my tracer rounds. They just look cool. I know they're probably not even remotely the meta choice, but they look cool. Okay. I think that's it. Let us go. Back to Ground Zero to possibly get some Ogs. We'll insure that helmet, because that's a good helmet. Let's see here. Alright, I'll pause this video just momentarily. Alright, and we are back. Don't mind me. I went and used the potty. Got me a Tums that that Alfredo dinner is fighting me for some reason. And also turned off some notifications on Steam. I noticed recently that it's been popping up and I don't want everybody's stuff being out there, so I went through and hopefully that's all turned off. Oh, there's a scav. I guess we're just gonna let him go. Seems like a man on a mission. Any food? Yep. noodles. Nope, we definitely don't need cleaner. Last I checked. Oh, I can't eat that. Nothing. Nothing. Here's some movement. No. There might be a guy in this big room. Sometimes scabs come in here. And once in a blue moon, a PMC will. But most of the times it's scabs.
Эй, земляк, мы стрелять не хотим, мы так наблюдаем.
There we go. Scared the crap out of me, but there we go. More liquid. Ah. Very interesting strategy he had. Don't mind if I do. Might as well grab it. Oh, food. There we go. Let's check the top floor. Yeah, I noticed occasionally scabs spawn up here, so... Which wouldn't surprise me, because occasionally you can spawn up here as a player, so... You need to be careful near this window. PMCs like to spawn it over in the bank. Or at least they like to go to the bank area. And they obviously have very good views on us. From down yonder. And as I said, some of the PMCs, man, when they're high-level PMCs... they're more terrifying than players in some instances. Players are more crafty, but those high-level PMCs, they can see through foliage. They can, actually, yeah, it's kind of a big one there. They can see through foliage, and if even just like a pixel of your boot or something is, oh, that was a weird glitch, is sticking out, they can nail you. Let's make sure we're recording here. Yep, I wanted to make sure that little glitch there kind of worried me. Yeah, they can absolutely just nail you and just take you out. So you gotta be really careful with high-level PMCs. They will mess you up. And that's not even to mention the bosses. The bosses pretty much just don't miss. So as soon as you peek, you have like a nanosecond to shoot before they light you up. Ooh. Frame rate's dropped there. That's worrying. This is taking... Oh! A grizzly. We gotta put that in the safe pouch. I really don't want to lose that. And actually, we don't have too many splints. Alright. Hell to the yeah. You got anything cool? I'll take your beret. Yeah, that's about it. PMC's, that sound sounds like the AUG, or it could be, because it sounds actually kind of burst fire, it actually might be, had an itch, sorry. It might be, the M16. It's possible.
Fucker, straight ahead.
That's a PMC, that's a PMC. Yep. As I said, PMCs, I've noticed they speak English. So, apparently he's dead already? Oh, that's a body right there, too. Who in the heck was this guy fighting? careful. Ooh. Get rid of that. Get out of here. This armor is really good too. Actually, let's just drop the beret. Pick that bad boy up. Don't mind if I do. Take that. Take that. Yeah, just more ammo. We'll take the Glock mag. And we'll actually get rid of this battery and take that. Oh. Takes the... Ooh. Ooh. Alright, alright. We got some good stuff! How much space does this take up? It takes up a lot. In case you're curious. I don't think they're shooting at us. They should be dead if they are. Actually, we might be able to take this with us. Might be able to take this with us. We just gotta load up everything that we possibly can. Do this. Okay, can I put more in there? Dang it. How much more do we need? Okay. We're getting rid of some stuff. I want that grenade pretty badly. Shoot. Get rid of that. Alright, boys, we are kidding. Oh boy. We got some good stuff! Let's try to get out of here. Let's try to get out of here. I still find myself instinctively talking quieter on this game for some reason. Don't know why. It's not like I have the push to chat open. I am slightly worried about this next area. If we're unlucky, there'll be a bunch of PFCs right in here and they'll light me up. Keep an eye on the building. Look for movement. Don't see any. Okay. Let's drink this water. Because I see some more right there. And we're going to grab that. And then we'll keep heading. Boop boop. Keep chugging. Let's switch to full auto. We're close quarters. I always have a bunch of PMCs that seem to spawn like right there. Ooh, food. We gotta drop something. Something's gotta go. What do we want to send? Let's get rid of the Glock mag, even though that's what presumably the Vector uses there. Let's get rid of it. Another soda. We don't need a soda. Yeah, those guys are having a battle in the upper part of the building. So we'll have to be careful when we turn this corner. And when we crush that hill. Let's see what we got. Nothing. That's okay. We already got a bunch of PMC kit. We don't need to risk our butt for more. No siree. Let's see here. Let's do a little searchy search. Nope. Come on. Ooh. Alright. I'm actually going to turn down the syringe. I used to really need those to get a bunch of those medic boxes. And it was a pain in the butt, but I don't really need them anymore because I have 3 medic boxes. I really just need the surgical kits. Really need the surgical kits. Didn't kill too much. Not the most exhilarating ones, but again, we're trying to stockpile up some food here. I just don't have any. And I think, was it yesterday, the day before? I died, I think, several times to hunger. Which was quite frustrating. I do love me a good Chris Vector, so this we will not be selling. We just had to find a frickin' spot for it. Why do I have a bunch of AK mags and no AK? I think I might have sold that AK yesterday. There's an AUG. There's 2 of my AUGs in there that I lost. Oh, nope, here's the AK. Okay. This is good armor. This is level 6 armor, and it's at pretty much full health. And this is level 4, and it's also at solid health too. So not necessarily something we want to willy-nilly toss or even sell. So why don't we first get a lineup of the stuff we are going to sell, which would be this stuff here. And we'll... yeah. We have so much liquid we're going to sell. We're going to sell these liquids. We'll take a cola in with us. Noodles will go in here. Take that down there. We got it. As I said, I got 3 med boxes, so we should have plenty of room for all this meds. Croutons we're going to leave behind as well. Somewhere. Guess they're going right there. We'll sell this hot rod. Sell that magazine. Sell that headset. Don't need any of that stuff. MPX. Oh, this was using the MPX. Okay. Is there any good ammo in there? Oh. Kind of? Question mark? I don't know my MPX stuff too well. Or even just the how ammo pen really works in this game. Oh man, we are out of space. We are out of space. Let's see if we can get some more American dollars. Give me some money. Alright, got that gone. Take that. Got a nice headset for you. Give me some money. Money. Alright. We got that. Let's stack some of these MPX mags in here. That'll open up a lot more space. On top of that, why don't we stack a bunch of mags in this thing? I got more Glock mags somewhere. Where are they? I have a lot of Glocks. It's a favorite handgun of mine in real life and in games. I like it. So I also have some quest items taking up quite a bit of space. Kind of annoying that, frankly, they do that. I would prefer if quest items didn't take up space. Alright, we have like no room to sell anything. So that's a real thing. We're loaded back up on ammo. Let's get in there and let's try and Oh. Oh. That's right, we got a big old grizzly. I don't really feel like using a grizzly. Oh, we can sell that. Let's get rid of that. Let's put that bad boy in there. Let's use up this 70. We need something to stop the heavy bleeds. Boop boop. We should have room in there for the grizzly now. Perfect. Okay. Not bad. Let's quickly sell those drugs to... what is this? Stimulant. Let's sell it to this lady. Get some good cash. Those are always worth some good money. Okay. So we're going to go back to ground zero. This time, we're going to be hunting for the PMCs. I want to get an AUG, is what I want to do. And from there, what we'll do is we'll immediately shift to factory and use that kit. Use the AUG, use it, probably lose it after getting some kills or dying right away to Tagilla if he charges me right off the bat. Man, you're not gonna believe I have such bad luck with bosses. Both Killa and Tagilla just hunt me down. Specifically Tagilla, because there's not much room for him to go, or like not much places to go because the factory is a small map. So he just, man, he comes at you, and it's game over. If you can't run away, especially if you can't run away, if you got nowhere to run, if you're backed into a corner, or if you're injured, like it's over. You really need a nice setup where you can really kind of peek, shoot him, wait for him to unload his shotgun, then peek when he's reloading, shoot him. That's kind of what I did yesterday when I got him. It was a bunch of, I put so many rounds and grenades into that guy just to get him to drop. So it was quite difficult. I'm quite happy we got him. I'm gonna keep his stuff as trophies. Probably not going to use it. His shotgun's weird. It's got like a, sometimes I see him spawn with an AA-12, but this other time he had this other shotgun that had some sort of like thermal scope thing on it. It's like a thermal scope, but it's at a weird angle, so you can't really use it as a scope. It is a weird shotgun. Very weird. So I was very happy to extract with it, so I could I don't know, just have it for I guess prosperity's sake. Just a coolness factor, and as proof. But man, it's weird. I did get a kill with it, but because I can't really aim with it, I had to just hip fire kill it, so it was kind of risky. But no, we're going after PMCs. We want some AUGs. That's what we're hoping for. I did have one big blowout yesterday, and I was really sad about it. I faced some PMCs, and they had some wicked kit, and I managed to kill them. One guy had this massive sniper rifle. I don't even know what it was. Massive sniper rifle. I'd have to take a look at the name. I think I've seen it in Modern Warfare 2. I just can't remember the name of it. So I picked that up, and then I went, and I was quite injured. Not dying, but I was quite already, I think I had a couple of limbs already lost. I think my stomach was blacked out. And so I ran over to, or more hobbled over to the other dead PMC, which was a bit in the open. And I started looting them, and I picked up a gun, and I didn't bother even like giving even just a half a second look at the gun. I just immediately assumed it was a DMR. It wasn't. It was just a standard M4 that was super tricked out. And it looked like my Mark 11. That's why I thought it was an M4. So I picked it up, and I saw a scab walking by, and he was already kind of mostly past me, and I just should have let him go. But I turned to shoot at him, think it's a DMR. Completely, I think I hit him like once. Because again, I thought it was a DMR. I thought I was just going to shoot once, and then I was going to keep it up. No, it shot way up because of the recoil. And then he just turned and one-tapped me. I presumably hit me in the stomach. And I dropped. And I was so sad because I had so much good loot. I just died pathetically to a scav because I didn't take the time to look to see what kind of weapon I was using and how I was going to have to like treat it. And I really should have just let the scav walk by, but I didn't want to take a chance of him turning, seeing me, shooting me while I was looting. And I was like, oh, I'll just pop him in the head real quick. Well, I did hit him, but because it was on full auto, it just all of a sudden I was like, oh gosh. Ooh, food. We're still gonna be picking up food. but we're gonna go towards PMCs if we hear them. So I was quite sad to lose. It's just duct tape. Ooh, cereal. And this. And if we fight some PMCs, we actually might need some of the liquid and stuff just to stay in the fight longer. But I was quite sad. That was 2 epic pieces of equipment there. Not to mention all the like headsets and stuff, and helmets and all that other good stuff I got. It was a complete failure. I was quite sad. We'll search this, see if there's any food. Funny enough, we actually need some food. Our guy's hungry, so we're gonna eat that cereal we just got. Perfect. Topped off on that. We'll drink that hot rod. Since we're going to be fighting some PMCs, a little extra medical supplies never hurt. Oh. First. Somewhat full. This guy's nice and close. Oh, game's glitching out a little bit. There's somebody right here. He went up. Which is weird. There's a bunch of food down here. Whoa. Yeah, you got buzz off, buddy. There's a guy up here. Let's tag him. This gun's actually pretty stable in full auto. I didn't think it would be. Ooh, that is not a good looking gun. Alright. Ooh, a key. What is this for? Ooh, a Glock. Gun I use quite often. We're gonna unload this. We're gonna discard it. Let's get the ammo from it, and then we'll toss this. We're hunting PMCs, so there's gonna be better stuff, but we're gonna take this because there's a high chance that I might need a restock on ammo later. Gosh, my neck is super cramped up for some reason. Oh, more liquid. Ooh. That was a big round off to the right. That might be a thick PMC. Ooh. Somebody's got some firepower on him. We're gonna see if we can find this boy. Let's see if we can go up here and ambush him. I like to keep these doors closed. That way you can hear him. We'll switch to burst for this. Whoa! That's just a scav. Question is, where are those PMCs at? Yep, they're over there. Ooh. Yeah, they got something big. They got something big. Let's let them fight it out with the scavs a bit. Let's pack some mags. That way we got plenty of ammo when we go into this. Oh yeah, I think somebody's got a sniper over there, something big. Really pack this mag. We're gonna let them fight it out a little bit. Make the... Hopefully the PMCs will pick up some injuries.
Contact.
Oh, go by first. I hear it. But I don't. Ooh. There's not a lot of cover out there, boys. Let's go right. And then we'll swing behind all those vehicles. Do we have any grenades? We've got a grenade. Alright. There's PMC somewhere here. I don't see nothing. We gotta be careful, we gotta be careful. Still don't see Bigly squat.
Take this, Grenade out.
They threw some grenades. I've had some rotten luck recently with grenades. Mostly. Oh! I didn't quite see him. Oh, that missed completely. Okay. It was right in the open. Oh! I need to pull back a bit. Whatever he hit us with, he went right through us. Okay. We're topped off. Let's crack a little cola. Nothing like an ice cold pop. In the middle of that, it's actually probably warm. I think he went back in this building here. Or maybe not. Let's see if that got him.
Throwing frag. Fire in the hole.
I ain't seeing nobody.
Frag out. Where are you?
Not good. Ooh, that one had a lot more ammo in it than I thought. Keep it packing. I don't hear any more fighting, which I do not like. There we go. Got a guy. I'd throw a grenade, but I ain't got another one. Oh boy. Lots of potential loot. Did he die? Oh! I don't know if he died or not. I've got a bunch of partials left. Oh, I'm not even that hurt. Ooh! That PMC just took out that guy. The second scav that was charging me. I think we got a PMC. It's got some sort of, like I said, like sniper or something. We ain't got much ammo left, boys. Okay, somebody's hurt, but not dead. We are very low on ammo. Is that everybody? Is that movement over there? That might have been my eyes. We genuinely might have to grab this gun and be prepared to use it. Okay. This will be a little bit better than that. I think that was just a guy dying. He's taking damage. Oh. You gotta be kidding me. In a good way. Food. I need to get rid of this guy. There we go. He was going to cause real problems for us. That's a fancier gun. It's fancier looking at the very least. So we'll take it. Question is, can I put... I can. If I really wanted to, which I kind of don't. Because I'm probably going to be dropping this gun momentarily. If we can find a PMC. We'll take this ammo, though. Yes, please. Thank gosh you could search and somehow magically unload. That scared the crap out of me. Alright, let's get rid of a lot of this. Be gone with you. Okay, I want to take this with us. Put the rat cola in here. We don't need this. We don't need that. What else do I want to get rid of? Actually, we'll get rid of these. Take you with me. We'll definitely take these. We'll grab that. I want the grenade. We don't need this ammo anymore. We'll take that. We really don't. We can free up some other stuff. We can free up some space. We can free up some space. We just need to find the stuff that we can drop. Yeah, that's a little something. We're like almost there. Why don't we eat some crackers? And that'll free up enough space. I really want that helmet, if you can't tell. And we might as well take a little roadie sody, as the boys in the unit used to call it. Though they were talking about beer. Oh, there we go. Big money. That's what we were hoping for right there. Get rid of you. Get rid of the cheese. Oh, apparently I had an open slot. Alrighty. Why don't we... I don't know why I'm doing this. Kind of a bad idea. Because we kind of need packed mags. Unload. Take that. Take that. No, he's naturally part of the dead scenery. Another PMC. Ooh. Take that. That's worth more. Dragon Egg Mark II? That is a weird backpack. You take something like that? Probably. Hell yeah. You might as well slap that down for good measure. Oh gosh. Oh, this guy's we already searched. Okay, thank gosh. I was like, 2 more PMC bodies. Alright boys, we're leaving. We'll do one thing though. Let's load up some mags. This was the sniper I was just talking about. This is the one that I lost yesterday. It was this in a very nice M4. Oh, I got redemption. I got it back. Though, who knows if it has any ammo, because this PMC burned through these two, so I'm assuming he was relying on his pistol. I'm going to assume. So we have to get all the way over to Emercon to extract. But before we do any of that, we're going to sit here, even though it's monotonous, and we're going to load. Because we need ammo pretty badly. Yeah. We'll have a good number of mags packed then. So we'll have the one we're currently using, we'll have 2 full ones, and a mostly full third one. So now we just need to head straight through. Keep this on burst. My guy's actually not that way down. That's nice. Usually the moment you add that second backpack, you start actually losing stamina regeneration when you walk. It's gone pretty quiet, which I'm not surprised. There was a lot of PMCs right there and a whole lot of scavs. Apparently there's still some scavs alive. We are still going to search these because I desperately need surgical kits. Right now, I am at the point where if a limb goes down, it's down. There ain't no healing it. That's how many surgical kits we got. I was even pretty desperate, and I saw that the fence guy had 2 of them for sale that only had 1 use left. And I bought them, and then the next round I used them both. Let's switch back to full auto. He's right here. Just gonna run past. If he was over in this original area, there shouldn't be any PMCs. We're going to cut through the second wine shop. Get rid of that. Take the jerky. Keep it rolling, boys! We got some goop. Now the question is, can we extract with it? We should be okay. But sometimes PMCs will spawn right here. Oh, let's get out of here. Sometimes PMCs seem to guard this extract zone over here. Which looks like that. Oh, might be some dead PMCs right there, but we're already full up, and there's enemies inbound, so let's get out of here. Let's extract! So I can redeem myself and get that cool sniper rifle! M700. Now that is what I'm talking about. We only got 2 PMC kills, but we got a whole lot of scav kills. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Oh. And now we get to play Will the Game Crash? Nope, we're good. Nope. It's going again. It's going again. This game, I've never had so many fake outs from games before. Usually when games like freeze up on the screen, it's like, it's over. It's crashed. But Tarkov's the one game where I've had it freeze up many, many times. It'll freeze up. Oh, this was a level 40 PMC. And actually recover itself somehow. which is kind of nuts. Oh, level 52 PMC. Oh, man. Those are some high-level dudes. And we got plenty of food. Always good to see. We do have a slight issue now of how am I going to sell any of this? We're not going to have room for anything. This is where selling directly from inventory would be really nice. I could just nuke a ton of this ammo. Particularly because I don't know what ammo is good or bad. I know you can look at the armor piercing and whatnot, but I could just blind get rid of a lot of these. Which could open up quite a bit of space, especially if I just got rid of everything. Don't super want to... I really need an ammo box. Something I can throw all of that in. So let's... And we have these... That chest piece and this gun and this scope. Funny enough, I didn't know I needed that scope for a quest, so I actually slapped it on a different gun, went, used it a bunch, died. And then I realized that you were supposed to keep that scope and not really use it. I was like, oh, uh-oh. So I had to find a crowbar, and then I bought another one. It's a cool looking sniper rifle. Let's put our food away. This is a nice backpack. It's not bad. It's not bad. Got a lot of nice things here, but I can't really. And we have all that stuff elsewhere too. I just need to get. I need to be more willing just to nuke guns and things. Like just go sell them. I don't know what to get rid of. What do you guys think? Why don't we get rid of that AK? We really don't need that. I want to pick up more US dollars. That's really not worth the whole time. What are you going to give me for it? Get rid of that. I really do like the MPX. Really nice gun. I have two of them. One's in the insurance area, though. Funny enough. And these two M4s are pretty decked out. M4s and this MDR is really decked out. So don't really want to get rid of them either, which puts us right back where we were at square one of having a ton of stuff to get rid of. But let's get rid of some of these bottles. We have a ton of other liquid. That'll free open quite a bit of space now. And then let's go to this guy. Let's see what kind of helmets can we get rid of. We don't have a lot of kit to just drop. I only have the one headset. Do we have a bunch of other headsets in here? Yeah, we do. Oh, yeah, we do. Okay. Let's get rid of that headset then. That'll free up some more space. Let's get rid of this beret. Get rid of that beret. I need these schmogs, I think, for a quest. Pretty sure with this dude. We need to drop this gun off. Oh, excuse me. I got rid of that, I think. Or I unboxed it. Oops. Schmog green. Ugh. Okay, so we only need one. Okay. That's not bad, that's not bad. We can get rid of some of the other ones then. Let's get rid of that. We only need one. And we'll throw it in our safe pocket. That way we can't have an embarrassing event where we lose the only schmog we have. Because TIS would be quite embarrassing. Oh, this is probably the ammo that I unboxed. Oopsies. That's fine. We'll buy some more. We'll buy some more. Okay. Ooh, there's some USD. Let's put it in one of our many wallets. I don't really want to get rid of the rest of this because it seems when I start to die in a game, I don't know if that's the same for you guys, but like when I start to die in this game, it seems like I die a lot and then I stop. And then I have a whole bunch of like very successful raids, and then I die a lot, and then it stops. Can of coffee beans. Apparently that can go in there. We got much more food now, which is good. That's very, very good. We'll take that. We'll take a cola into the next match here with us. But we got what I was asking for, which was food. This is a nice helmet. We can get rid of this. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What's going on? There we go. We can get rid of that. We definitely don't need the mustache. It's pretty sweet. As someone who has a mustache, I think it's pretty sweet. But we don't need that pistol either. Where's more tracer rounds? Alright, tracer rounds are used up. Let me just load that up while we can. Let's use up this other ammo. We'll even throw this in here so we can pack. Now we got all kinds of, oh, right there. Perfect. Okay, let's go in. Oh, we got those keys we got to get rid of. All right, all right. We're making some room. We're making some room. Are you going to give me money for any of this stuff? Give me some of that delicious American money. Nom, 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 nom. All right. Boop. Big sniper. Safe. Check mark. Now, we could actually load a bunch of stuff into this. And it would save quite a bit of space. Quite a bit. Yeah. There we go. That did save quite a bit. Now we have an actual, like, open zone where I can sell crap. Oh, I forgot. I gotta put the backpack in. Never mind. Dang it. So close, yet so far. Very different inventory status than my PvP one, as you can see. Very different. Let's put that in there. Let's get something to deal with heavy bleeds. We have an extra piece of cheese, so why don't we... Between the cheese, that's pretty good. It's got to be something else. We could just take an extra. No, we already have that. Let's check our other boxes here. I already have plenty of splints. What do you guys think, huh? Let's take a really used piece of cheese. We'll just throw it in there. There should be plenty of heals. We got food, got a little extra cheese there. We have a ton of ammo. An absolute ton of ammo. Alright. I think it's pretty good. Let's go. Before I waste too much more time. We're still looking for AUGs. I have to, and the other... Oh, I didn't think about that. That's actually a good point. Let's just run it. This way, if I lose this particular kit, it'll open up a ton of space in my inventory. Which then I can peel stuff out of my main thing and then take stuff in from the dude holding it for the insurance, and I can grab those AUGs, and then we can start using the AUGs, and we'll start really losing kit quite quickly, because we'll be going into the factory, and it's us versus everybody, obviously. the PMC, the other PMCs being a bit of a distraction is a huge help. But with Tagilla there, things usually don't go great. Sometimes you can tell it's him. Other times you can't. I've had times where I was in the spawn gate and I opened the door and I shot some guys. And I went behind, or no, what was it? That's right. I opened the door. I shot off a random round just to draw in some guys. And I heard some footsteps, and the first guy that turns around that corner into the little spawn door area is Tagilla. He just murks me right then and there, and down I go. And it's like, oh man. So I have pretty bad luck sometimes with these bosses. So I can't even tell you how many times in the PvP maps then that I've died to bosses without realizing it. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. I never thought about that. I think for a while I didn't even really know there was bosses. But now I very much do. Let's make sure we're still recording. We are. Perfect. Perfect. So we're going to go in. We're going to murk some more fools. We'll call it good here after this match. This will be one video. And in the next video, Tarkov... It'll be part 4 actually already. We'll hit the factory. It'll be pretty intense. You're going to see me probably go down. Hopefully, we're going after headshots, which is the big thing. Headshots with a specific gun for some reason. So, yep, we got to go do that. We got to grind it out. I only have 2 AUGs in my inventory at the moment. That's why I'm really hoping to get a third one. Or if we're really lucky, get 2 in one raid. I used to run into him all the time, but this game, man, is something crazy. Anytime you're searching for something, it will not appear. I can't tell you how many times I ran into syringes, medical tools, and blood packs, or blood sets, whatever it is, medical supplies, and I had no idea what they were for. So I would either drop them or just sell them. I got them all the time, just absolutely spammed when I was hoping for regular medical supplies. And then when I realized what they were for those med boxes and for the pistol cases. I was like, oh man. So then I had to grind for them, and then I couldn't find them. Then I accidentally sold my medical tools, so then I had to re-grind for those. Oh, it was a nightmare. And so now that we're looking for AUGs, I can't run into them, but I used to run into them all the time. So it's like, oh. Though the last raid was excellent. If we can have another raid like that, yes, please. I will soak up that kind of cool equipment, especially in PvE. It's particularly cool getting him in PvE because then you can actually utilize it. Because you can insure it, you can actually utilize it without fear of really losing it. Insurance is so much more consistent in PvE. So much more. I don't know if it's 100% or not, but it's a lot more consistent. So it's, yeah. So I insure a lot of things, which sometimes, as you can see with how much stuff is waiting in that insurance line, can come back to bite me. It can come back to bite me. Oh. We're loading in. Let's do this. Oh! Right away, huh? We gotta go for it. Ah! I don't have a long-ranged gun. Was that English? Did you guys hear English? We only have 1 grenade, so I can't willy-nilly just toss it. I might try to rush this guy. This could end badly. Let's go! Ah! Oh, right there. Ooh! We nailed him. Alright. That problem solved. And he's just a scav, so I'm not going to bother looting him because we're going after PMCs. So either we're going to die, and we won't get any loot, or even if I pick up the loot, because it's scav loot, I'm not going to be holding on to it anyway. Let's switch to full auto. Uh-oh. I ran out of ammo. Very inopportune time. Down he goes. We're gonna close these doors. I found some barbed wire at the top of those stairs we just saw there. And this game has a lot of subtle ways to tell you not to go certain directions or it kills you. And so I saw that barbed wire and it's like, oh, can't go that way. So I never bothered, but apparently there's actually a quest up there. So you do actually kind of want to go that way. You have to go like stand. You have to find the mounted weapons on the map for the quest for some reason. And so I went and found it. But I was like, man, because there's so much barbed wire on the stairs, it makes moving through it like impossibly slow. So then I was sitting there thinking like, man, supposedly there's a boss that spawns on this map. Oh, that froze for a hard second. Supposedly there's a boss that spawns on this map. And I was like, man, that would be a perfect area to run and try to fight him. Because you can just simply go up there and the boss can't rush you. A lot of the bosses in this game seem to really like to rush the player. Because obviously they're super tanky, so they can take a bunch of damage, run up and just drop your ass. I'll definitely take the shotgun over a single shot AK. I don't need this anymore. I'll take my inventory space back. Thank you. Alright, let's make sure this is full up. Yep. Cool beans. There should be some PMCs in this building. It's either in this building or that building there. They're usually in one. Sometimes they're in the bank that we were just in. Actually, a good chunk of the time they're in that bank. Let's swap out to a fresh mag. I don't see any movement. Let's keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. I'm afraid we're gonna run into him and then just die. That's a scav. There's some med. Ooh. There's some med bags up here. Let's go check these. See if we can find a surgical kit finally. I would really like one of the big surgical kits. That would be sick. That'd be sick. I used to be so flush with surgical kits, but over the course of like, I think it was like just a handful of days, maybe a week, if I'm misremembering. I had a huge stockpile of them, and I just blew through them all. Just went through all of them, and that. In hindsight, was probably a bad idea. Not probably, it was a bad idea. Supreme Pizza, my fave. We're gonna eat these now. Ooh. Take some upgraded drip. I don't always search the gym bags, but when I do, it's completely inconsistent. Let's see what this one's got. I'll take some more food. Water? Not bad, not bad. Actually, our guy's actually quite thirsty. You guys hear that big sniper shot? I think the PMCs spawned on the left side of the map here. the other side of the street. If I had to guess, they spawned in the bottom floor part of that building. He had a grenade primed. Holy cow, did we just luck out. Oh, it's the AC unit. It's like, what the hell is that sound? Ooh, burnt peanuts nutsack. Quite literally, that's what it's named. Balaclava. That's nuts. Okay. Heck, we'll just pick it up and sell it. Ooh. No, I don't want that up there. Whoa! I forgot I had it on first. He's not dying. I keep forgetting. Oh, that's a bad habit of mine. Forgetting what firing mode I have it on. That's why I constantly switch between it to remind myself. Okay, no harm, no foul. Ooh. Can we? No. This is actually a pump versus this is a semi-automatic. I actually quite like this shotgun. So we're going to take the semi-automatic. Don't worry, we're going to take the faceplate. We're just going to grab some of this stuff first. Ah, this is where that went. Gotcha. And crackers, huh? Drink this cola. We'll take the crackers. Someday. Perfect. We'll reload the shotty. This is actually not a bad shotgun at all. I've used this bad boy quite a few times. And the fact that it has a red dot on it's quite nice. I would like to keep it, but obviously we were already having inventory issues. That's pretty close by. Though that didn't sound like a... That sounded like an Uzi, right? So... It's an Uzi. We definitely don't need it. I don't know where these guys are at. And I've run out into that courtyard several times and gotten punished for it. Okay, let's go. Do we have a ton of stuff worth a ton of stuff? Yes and no. We have a bunch of food. That's about it. Oh, you know what? Let's drop the cheese. Let's put that in there because that is worth some money. Let's go full auto. Let's just go for it. I could extract. But our goal is for an AUG. So, and I want to give you guys a more entertaining firefight than what we just did. Alright, yep. They're in the top part of the building. We're gonna make this little this is where I had that duel with the PMCs for that sniper rifle originally. It's in this area. Oh, I can't not see through that. Where is this fool? He's right. He's like on the other side of that.
EFD, yep. Over there.
Yep. Oh. And we missed. Down he goes. That's one down. Oh, he went past, he went past.
Shit, he got me.
We briefly nicked him. Oh, he's healing. I heard the telltale signs of the whoop. Like, ah. I think that was everybody. Alright, let's loot up. Woo! Do not need that anymore. I will take that. That is worth some money. Ooh. This guy did a... Ooh, we don't need the shotgun shells anymore either. No, thank you. Ghost mask. Okay. Let's chug this. Get rid of that cheese, get rid of that cheese. Get rid of that, get rid of that. I want to take these mags. That's what we're doing. And this ain't a bad prize either. Even though it's kind of wounded, I guess you could say. Wounded. Ooh. I don't know how many rounds we got in any of these things. Let's check. Full. Perfect. Cool. Switch to single. I think that was the big sniper rifle that I like. But, we're gonna kind of keep a move on here. We're already pretty kitted. Ooh. This is not insured, so there's no harm in doing that. Technically I should swap it, but I don't care. Really don't. And we'll just chug this before we leave. Get out of here. Alright. We didn't get an AUG. But... Is this on full? We did get some good stuff. As I said, I really like to close doors. It helps me listen for the AI coming behind us. I can't tell you times I've died right here too to PMCs just being spawned over in this general area. And they'll just be sitting there and then all of a sudden I turn and just... A lot of times I die it's because I'm careless. Not really thinking about what I'm doing. I saw something precious in there. Give me... No. That's gonna have the same level. There's nothing I super want to get rid of for that either. That car kit. Oh, we're right at extraction. We don't need the open space. Boop. Search this guy real quick. See if we can get a surgical kit. Even though I wouldn't have time to grab it. Alrighty. Not bad, guys. Not bad. We'll still be selling the Scar, even though I would like to use it. It's a very cool gun. We just have so many other guns that are already kitted out and ready to go. So we're going to toss it. And if I was going to keep any of them, I would have kept the DMR one that we sold earlier. But we're going to get rid of this one. We're going to sell off a majority of the stuff so you guys can see what we got. And then I'm probably going to call it there for this episode. And then I'm going to do another episode. Probably not tonight by the time that this one gets edited and put together. So it'll probably be tomorrow. I'm trying to get back into a routine of getting stuff pumped out for you guys. Yeah, we'll put that in there. I'll put that in there. Trying to. That way you guys can have a little bit more consistent and more stuff to watch. Oh, this is for me. This is for selling. I really like 1911s. That's 1911 and a Glock are my two favorite handguns. This sight is worth its weight in gold. So we're gonna, before we sell this bad boy, we're gonna put it on one of these other guns. Question is which one. We'll take this. This sight's pretty cool, but we'll take it off. I haven't actually seen what it looks like, but we're gonna take it off this. I'm gonna slap it on that. Can you see what the the durability is right off the bat? That one's almost full. I wonder what durability this one's at. Oh, this bad boy's trashed. Comparatively, he's in significantly rougher shape. Can I move this stuff over to this? Apparently not the silencer. I could just repair the M4. This also takes M4 mags though. So, actually, we're gonna go backwards on our little disco trip we just took. Can I want to be able to put this. No, not that. Not a stock. That's a. What? Oh! What the hell was I grabbing? I thought I couldn't put the silencer on it. Oh! Yeah, that solves that problem. Is there anything that needs a grip? With reality? Nope. Let's unload the gun. This has got a full mag. Let's sell the gun. Should we get some more Americano? Oh, I guess not. Really? Nobody wants it. An HK-416 is like an amazing rifle. I don't know why. I don't know about in the game, but in real life, it's one of my favorite rifles. It's up there. Just got such a classic look, and it's just very functional. We're gonna sell that in a heartbeat. Is this a good helmet? Ooh, level 4. Okay, okay, it's respectable. It's respectable. So we'll probably keep that. Sell that bad boy. Nah, we'll keep bird peanuts. I've sold a couple of these just because they're worth a lot of money. But nah, we'll keep it. As I said, once I start to die, all this is just gonna poof. For some reason, once I get in a roll, yeah, the roll keeps going. Oh man, boys, we are out of space. Is there anything that can use a cool scope? Ooh, the shotgun I got from the boss. Alright, 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 alright. We got more food. We got the food we were asking for. Ask and you shall receive. We'll sell some basic medical supplies. We really don't need that. Actually, we'll just throw that in here. Okay, okay. Let's try to sell off some stuff here. Ooh, I actually just got a good idea. This chest plate, this armor. I have these nicer ones that I could be using instead of this cheap, because this one's... I actually bought this one because I didn't have any, but it's level 2. Compared to this is level 6, so we might as well use the level 6. You can make an argument that I should be keeping the level 2 for the factory, because we'll probably burn through we'll probably burn through all of our armor in that particular place, but you know, all right. Is there any guns I can super get rid of? I saw some in there, but I do like my pistols. I can't get rid of stuff. That's the worst. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. Hold. Ooh. Ooh. A challenge posed indeed. Oh, we can get rid of that. And then that can go up there. That frees up a little more space. You'll probably buy this pistol for me, man. $100? Heck yeah. I'll take that pistol. How about now? Perfect. Now we got a killer's loadout. The MP5 doesn't necessarily do a ton of damage, but does pack a decent punch. At least some full auto. We have 4 grenades. I really shouldn't be taking this many grenades into factory either. I really like this stock, but no, I'm gonna hold on to it. I want to actually utilize it. We'll take 1 grenade in with us. Just 1. I don't see any other ammo, so we'll worry about that. We'll worry about that next time. I'll have to figure out what I want to do with all this food too. So thanks for tuning in on that. A little bit of inventory management at the end there. We're still in a crisis mode with inventory, but we'll fix it. We'll fix it. Next time we're gonna shoot for the factory and we're gonna just grind it out until we get all those AUG headshots, or until we lose everything and then have to go grind for more AUGs. One of the two. Thanks for tuning in, and that'll be all for this adventure. See you guys in the next one. Sir Nirnroot out.